Hi, I'm Jeff Braddock. I work here at Miller Middle School. I'm here to give you a tour of Miller and the things that goes on here. Starting at the school here, this is one of the projects that we're working on. The steps have been kind of decimated over the years, and it makes it very difficult to go into the auditorium on a day-to-day basis. Up in the ceiling, we have a couple of spots. We've been working the last couple of years ever since the tornado. There's different spots that just keep leaking, whether it's in the hallways or here in the auditorium. The seats are pretty well torn up these days. A lot of the backs have been torn off over the years. There's a woman that's pregnant and she's not going to use this bathroom. It's hard for anyone to go in there and use the bathroom seeing that on the ceiling. And you can smell it. As soon as you walk into this door or even into the boys' bathroom, the water spots, it's just a health hazard. There's no better way to put it. To get through the hallways with people coming in and out and in and out, especially with the lunchroom just over here, we try to get crowd control in a certain way, but the hallways are just so thin. You know, there's pushing, there's shoving. It's a tough thing to deal with on a day-to-day basis. I know I'm only about 5'7", 5'8", but you know, this isn't, that's not much space for a whole bunch of kids, and kids gather in groups, and that's how they walk down hallways. This would be our cafeteria. We feed a little bit more than 800 people a day in here. It's a little tight. We have A, B, C, and D lunches. They're quick lunches. They're about 18, 20 minutes long. That's, you know, hurry up, get in line, get fed, get back up to your class. It looks big, but it really isn't. When you put that many people in one spot, it's just a tough way to get through. The bleachers are very old school, the way that you pull them out and then take them and push them back in. Nobody's lost a finger yet, but they were probably put in quite a few years ago, decades probably. On our upper bleacher, there's a lot of the banisters and railings. They're a little bit loose. Again, the concrete has come loose underneath. The gym floor right behind you, it has a good 2-3 inch wave to it. The heating in here works pretty good, but it only works on high most of the time. So during the winter time, it's really hot in here, and it's pretty hot in here right now in the middle of summer. This is one of the older rooms in this section of the building. We've had to fix some outlets. Some of the walls, we try to paint them every year as much as we can. And this room also has no air conditioning. It's pretty warm in here. Thermostats don't always work, like this one over here. We've put in some new ones that keep chugging along, but you can press the button as many times as you want. There's no air conditioning coming into this room. In the bottom of the school here, for the last couple of years, it's just been slowly falling apart and falling apart. And this is on the southern side of the western side of the building, still on the old part. This would have been a locker room for the swimming pool. But as you can see, it's slowly falling in on itself and crumbling, and it just needs some sort of support. And the same thing with the bathrooms that are just off to the east of us here. These are our football lockers, only used for football. They're quite old, but in the last couple of years, we now have females and males playing football. This is the only area that we have. We do separate them out so people can change, but you can smell some of the must that's in here. Of course, it's a gym sort of thing, but it's very concealed because it used to be a pool, and they flattened it all out, and we built a gym on the other side of it. This is my PLTW room. You can see all the fans that we have going. We have a leak that comes from the front of the building, and then the last time it came out to about here. There's a nice pool of water that comes in here, and when there's school going on, you know, we try to shuffle all the kids that way. Have a classroom here. We can only fit about tops 20, maybe 25. That's pretty tight in here. If they were a little bit bigger, we could do something a little bit more with that.